Alright, so basically, with these alternatives, you know, you talk about being more active and stuff. So, say tomorrow night, today's Thursday, so tomorrow night, Friday night, you know, you're not really doing a whole lot. Your friends ask you, say, hey, you know, there's this party happening, how are you going to handle this scenario? Like, how specifically are you going to respond to them and to try to get out of this, based on what we've talked about?
Well, if I find myself at a party, I guess I could, you know, tell them the boundaries first and kind of establish that, and then if they and just see if they kind of respect it, and if they don't, then I guess it's time for me to go. But also, I could, like, maybe if there's a youth event, then we could have that, and I could just invite them to that instead of the party.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Saturday night we actually have glow in the dark bowling.
Mm-hmm.
That's for like kind of all the youth group or whatever. Friday night I don't think I'm doing anything. I should be available. I mean, depending on there's not a crazy medical emergency. Shoot me. I mean, if something like this comes up, just shoot me a text. Be like, hey, you want to hang out and play video games tonight? Get some pizza. Do something like that. Just something casual, maybe not necessarily an event. And you feel like your friends would, you know, be open to coming to that, something like that. Like you said, like Halo. You had a Halo.
Yeah,
4?
I think they'd be definitely open to that.
Yeah, so that's definitely an option. We can look forward to that. Because I know you talk about the boundaries and maybe not having enough self-control to be able to stick to those boundaries and stuff. Maybe falling into the peer pressure. So if you took the alternative approach, you know, it's kind of safe and sound. Are there any other alternatives? I mean, how does this stuff go down? Do they say like, hey, there's a party, like kind of how I addressed it, or is it?
I mean, it's just like, let's go to a party, and you know, we're there the next thing.
So you guys are pretty comfortable with each other. It's like, hey, come on, we're going here, and you just kind of go with the flow.
Yep.
You're kind of already in the routine. So do you think there's, I mean, kind of based on what we talked about, like what are some like small things you like? Say there's, heaven forbid, there is something like going on, and I can't do anything Friday night. You know, how are you going to?
Well, if a situation comes like that, I guess I could make a weekly schedule and make sure I'm kind of at least somewhat occupied with something.
Do extra homework.
Yeah. My grades could use a little boosted.
Are there any other scenarios that could possibly come up that you feel like?
No, that's it. It seems like.
Are you guys planning on coming to dodgeball Saturday night?
Yeah. Well, I definitely plan on it now.
Mm-hmm.
At the party, but I'll be there.
Yeah, that's good. All right. Is there anything else you want to talk about or expound on?
Nope.
You know, like I said earlier, it shows a lot of initiative to come in here and talk about something like this, and I'm super thrilled that, you know, you're open to this and you're talking about it, because that's how problems get solved, especially spiritually. So like that, you know, you have to address these issues to be able to move forward in your life. So thanks for coming in, Nick. Let me know if there's any other problems.
All right.
All right.